You've all heard the saying, you can't eat your cake and have it. Well, did you know that we bit Knob?
Is there a trio mixer? Check.
It's the Express of Tunisia now who are defending another Plateau United attack. We have seen just under 10 minutes. Plateau United with another set piece to be delivered. And he has provided 2 goals with those heaves, and the news gets better for Nigeria. But let's see what happens here. Is it Todo with another heave to the edge, and everyone was up in their seats. Mabashir cuts this one out, and is flattened as he threw that ball out. Good defending for Plateau United. Well, it's, the news is better for Nigeria because Rivers United, also from a goal down, now lead the defending champions Wydad Casablanca of Morocco by 2-1 at the Adokia Bisemka Stadium in Port Harcourt. So it's been turnaround after turnaround for the Nigerian teams in the CAF Champions League today. Will that inspire Kwara United in the Confederations Cup? Well, that is what we're going to find out in this second half. Kwara United still trail, and right into the grasp of goalkeeper Ben Sherifa. Yuga would have given Plateau United much needed breathing space. Well, Esperance have just escaped a real scare. How are they going to respond? And they try to do something in the forward positions, but if that's how they're trying to level, then it's going to take them a long time, maybe even longer than this first leg to respond, because that attempt that time by Chalali, yards wide. Suraj Ayeleso, nothing doing for him so far in this second half, and he hasn't got the longest of kicks though, and it's retained the ball inside the Plateau United half of the pitch. That's a foul there against Shapi. Shapi was the goal scorer when AS Banji. And so we have seen just over 10 minutes in this second half, and it's still those first half goals from Jimmy Ambrose and Ifeanyi Emmanuel that keep Plateau United ahead. Everything they've thrown into the final third so far in this second half have been headed out by Esperance. They are really looking for any avenue to try to move forward. Well, that's some space down the right for Esperance. They tip the ball forward, and Ayeleso, like a cat, was onto that. On the offense, Maghreb teams very dangerous, and he gets past 2 players, goes down. The referee says the tackle was legal, and it's Plateau United now who have got themselves a draw, not exactly from the sort of a position where even the great Itodo will be looking to heave one in as a shoulder charge, and Yuga is the loser at that time. Skipping past is Kato. Down the left, Itodo, he can also play the game with his foot. Wednesday. So Blatto United looking to reach the group stage of African club competition for the first time in the club's history. Last time out, well, the first time Blatto United played in Africa in 2000, they were knocked out in the preliminary round. And in the Champions League, last time they were beaten by Simba of Tanzania, and previously by USM Alger from Algeria. So it's always been anguish for Blatto United when North African teams come calling. But this time, they've been the far better side today. But his Esperance now, he tries to check out to his left foot, and he's not getting the space he needs. And finally, Blatto United clear. And brilliant defensive operation conducted there by Fidelis Ilechukwu side. It's been a great game to watch. Great game with lots of skill incident. And of course, we've seen 3 goals already. Kwara United's got 2 of that. At that time, an intricate pattern of passing football ended with a wayward pass from that's Mustafa Zulkifli. Esperance of Tunisia down the right. They try to initiate an attack, but again, not the best of passes. It was too much pace on it and too long, and it beat Shalali. So Paul Akwa is the man who got the second goal for Rivers United in Port Harcourt in the 54th minute. He added to Malaki Haume's equalizer after Bakari Sambu's opener for Wydad in the first half. Esperance, they're just looking for a space for a shot, and that is one thing they have been denied time and again by Blatto United. Ifeanyi Emmanuel is the man who's got the first. He got the equalizer at the 34th minute, and then in the stoppage time at the end of the first half, it was Ibrahim Mustafa's header that put Blatto United in front. So substitutions. We have right here 2 substitutions for Blatto United players going in. Yakubu Hassan, Damu, and of course number 7 is Hilary Albert. So it's a double change for Blatto United as they look to refreshen their team. They just went in now. I just okay.
All right, a substitution for
Blatto United. Number 30 shirt Yakubu Hassan Adam is in, as is number 7 Albert Hillary. So the substitutions for Blatto United in, and it's Esperance doing that chance. That was well defended in the end. Smashed into touch. He didn't know what was behind him, Wednesday, and he wasn't taking chances. You can see goalkeeper. Can see the goalkeeper, Suraj Ayeleso, complaining. It is a corner kick for Experience. Time to defend, dangerous moment. And that one is headed to the far post, but he just caught it before he could drop under the crossbar, and immediately just hits it forward for Jimmy Ambrose. Good clearance now for Blatto United, who runs better. The Esperance defender gets there first. He tries an audacious back heel to put his man in front. That's Anis Badri. Badri, a player for the Tunisian national team, the Carthage Eagles. He will be at the World Cup. Sorry. Substitution for Esperance of Tunisia. Anis Badri, the goal scorer, he gets to take a rest, and replacing him is number 21, Sheikh Mohammed Aziz Abid. Esperance of Tunisia still on the attack. They have really pegged Blatto United back in this second half. Blatto United with hardly any big chances. They nearly gave the ball away in a very dangerous position, Esperance there. But a lucky touch made sure Esperance kept possession. And the ball is chipped to the far side, but goalkeeper Suraj Ayeleso is there and calming his men down. Well, a collision between two players of Blatto United and Esperance. Yellow card comes out and goes to the player of Blatto United. That is number 19, Muataz Zadam. So we got a lull in play, and the players players on both sides using it to cool off. Blatto United, you will think, still need the breathing space afforded by a third, maybe even a fourth goal here. Playing second legs in North Africa and not for the faint-hearted. Most times, the big sub-Saharan African sides only get to win because they have huge first leg leads, or they win big in the second legs. Away from home, Blatto United haven't done badly. The first time they were in the continent, they were beaten by Etoile de Congo.
That's in the African Cup Winners' Cup in the year 2000.
They lost 3-1. 1-0 on the road, and they chance for Esperance here. He checks out into his left. He scoops it over the crossbar. That was some huge sigh of relief for Blatto United. They've really got to be very wary of that Esperance number 9, Riyad Benayad. He checked inside Christopher Mweze, but got his foot underneath the ball, sending it over the top. Well, the player again goes down on the side of Esperance, and this time the yellow card is for Blatto United's Hengai Kato. Hengai Kato and Sonny Antoni doing great work in midfield in that first half, but things have been tougher in this second. So game restarts after that interruption. Oh, that ball goes through, and he's got one man to beat, and it is Benayad. He's got lots of skill, but the referee thinks he went down easily and doesn't give the foul. Esperance had been on top in the second half without really having a lot of penetration. But Blatto United, this time around, the ball breaks in a good area. Just a space for a shot. Can he? Oh, well. He hangs his head. He thought he had hold of that. But just one faulty touch put the ball out of his reach and into touch. That's Mustafa Zokifilu. Zokifilu has had time as well with Nigeria Super Eagles and the Super Eagles B, who just on penalties failed to qualify for the next year's Championship for African Nations in Algeria. But he's a very, very, very dangerous man to have up front. Alongside Ibrahim Mustafa, he represents a lot of what Blatto United will achieve in Africa this season. Nigerian teams, of course, having to battle with the fact that their new league season is yet to kick off. Several of the teams across Africa have competitive fitness from the leagues, and the ball well put in a dangerous area, but a good header from Chalali was not well directed and was in the end no problems at all for Suraj Ayeleso. Wednesday clears into the middle of the pack, and up goes Yuga, but Yuga doesn't get control of the ball. Good turn from Koulibaly. Okay, that's actually Koulibaly with the ball there. The Malayan International lays it forward. Ball chipped just across, and fantastic header. That was very, very close indeed. It was chipped from the goal line to the far post, and if not for that back header by I think that was Sunday Antoni. I beg your pardon, that was Chris Chalali's movement. And Wednesday went down as a result of that defensive clearance. But I think he will be all right. He is jogging his way round this near corner flag to get to the near side of the pitch from where he will be admitted back into the action. Well, that's a free kick to Blatto United inside the Esperance half of the pitch, midway, just after the center circle. Quite a long distance from which to try to score, but we've seen stranger things happen in football. Some players can really hit and hit them very, very hard indeed. Oh, well, just as I said that, somebody actually tried to score from long range and wasn't too far away. In a half where chances have been few and far between, a possible route to a third goal might be shots taken from distance. That time, though, not very, very accurate, but at least it did get some, they put some fear and apprehension into the ranks of Esperance. Elsewhere across Africa earlier today, Al Ahly of Egypt won 1-0 away to Monastir of Tunisia. And currently 9 minutes left, and Primero de Agosto of Angola are losing 3-1 at home to Simba of Tanzania. Asec Mimosa of Cote d'Ivoire after just 33 minutes are drawing goalless against Oroya of Guinea, and Joliba of Mali 1-1. It is against the Arbelusdod of Algeria. It's also gone 33 minutes there. Well, Kwara United of Nigeria have finally leveled it up. So it's Kwara United 1 and RS Berkane 1. Kwara United equalizing in the 73rd minute. But right here in Abuja at the National Stadium, it is Blatto United 2 and of course Esperance of Tunisia 1. Well, that ball chipped forward, it really sits up nicely, and Muazzam, he chips it again, beats everybody, and Siraja Yeleso can take his time picking that one up. Blatto United now, what do they do from the left? Oh, first attempt to get past the defender there was not working out. That's a two-guy. But they still have it down the left. Blatto United, they couldn't get it into a scoreable position, but they at least did hang on to possession. Switching it now to the right. It is Yuga who doesn't get the return pass. No, that's a foul. The Tunisians don't believe it, but to be honest with you, it did happen right in front of the official, and he had absolutely no doubt that that had been an illegal challenge on the Nigerian player. The player lying on his back is Chukwuma Opara, who was fouled. So the man to inbound this ball is Hegai Kato, the scorer of the goal that knocked out Manji in the last round. It's a two-man wall for Esperance. And what does Kato do with this one? He chips it just, well, he was trying to take it on the go, talking about Wednesday, but eventually he gets his team a well-earned corner. So corner kick, and it is Kato that went over the head of Zukifilu, and Bencherifa gathered with ease. That was a poor forward ball. It is Blatio United. The fans urging their team forwards now. They want them to be on the front foot. They don't want the defending that has characterized their play in the second half. They've given away another set piece advantage to Blatio United. Two players doing the hatchet job on Albert Hillary. That's midway between the center circle and, of course, the 18-yard box of Esperance. Blatio United are gradually again beginning to turn the screws on Esperance. Who does take this one? Is it Chappie? Is it Zukifilu? He goes straight, high, wide, and never going to trouble the Tunisians. The second leg of this tie holds the Rades Olympic Stadium in Tunis. In the next 7 days, it promises to be a monumental affair. Esperance, because the way goal rule is still in application in African football, if it ends like this, would need just a 1-0 win. For Blatio United, it will simply be to see out the game without losing. Once they don't lose, they go through to the group stage of the CAF Champions League, and they call it money spinning because, yes, it's dollar spangled, if you ask me. $550,000 at the very least for those who make it through to the round of 8, the group stage, to the round of 16, I beg your pardon. Well, a free kick this time, and it is in dangerous territory as well. It is to Esperance, just outside of the D for Blatio United. They've got to really be wary of this one. Anis Badri has gone off. Riyad Benayad, I think he's gone off as well. Okay. All right, the ball is chipped in, but the header takes it away. And that was from Muata Zadam, trying to look for a Tunisian head in the box there. He found a Blatio United one, and that head intended to get the ball away from danger, and he did. Bencherifa, he will be facing some very tough customers at the World Cup in Qatar. But for today, he needs to really keep out any further Blatio United goals if his team is to have any hopes of reaching the group stages. Well, what can happen here? He tries to go through, but the defender was unyielding. That was a dangerous moment, and it was Zukifilu who was trying to beat the last defender for Esperance there, but that did not succeed. But they come again. They've been unrelenting in the last 5 minutes. Blatio United. Brilliant body movement there. He saw the dummy successfully but they need to get the ball into more open areas of the midfield. And that's exactly what they do, switching it out to the left now. And they're stroking it at this time, of course. Players really are tired. It is 83 minutes here. We've just got 7 minutes just left. And this ball, that's acrobatically cleared by Suraja Yeleso. He had to run outside of his penalty area to come and clear the danger. And coach Fidelis Lechuku giving the fans here something to cheer with his control of that ball. Chimezie Izuchukwu is the player who a substitution for Blatto United. Emmanuel Nerod goes out and is replaced by Chimezie Izuchukwu, number 18 shirt. A throw into Esperance, and we've got just over 5 minutes of regulation time left here. You will be thinking that it's going to be a tough second leg, whatever be the first leg score here. But Blatto United, can they make it 3? Well, this is an opportunity. A shot! And oh! Oh, that's been shut down! Chance after chance after chance. Will they be left to rue them into this next weekend? That's the big question. That was a succession of opportunities there. The first shot saved by Ben Sharifa, the second one off a defender, the third one charged down by a resolute defense that understands that a third goal considered here could mean elimination from the CAF Champions League. Of course, needless to say that the team that loses over 2 legs in this one will drop down to the playoff round of the CAF Confederations Cup. So, a loss over 2 legs does not mean that your sojourn in Africa this season is over. The teams who lose from this round drop down to the second tier CAF Confederations Cup, where they face a double playoff round next month to determine which teams will get through to the CAF Confederations Cup group stage. Also money spinning, as we see that shot from Chalali fly over Suraja Yeleso's crossbar. So they've got just over 4 minutes to hang on to what they've got. Blatto United, but absolutely they are not about hanging on. They need a third goal, and they've been trying to get that. Blatto's goals in the first half scored by Ifeanyi Emmanuel and Ibrahim Mustafa. And his Badri, the Tunisian international, had earlier put Esperance in front. The ball is chipped forward again by Blatto United. Gets rid of that with a very good defensive header. Is Ambrose now, and his teammate telling him to smash the ball forwards, but instead he elects to go back to goalkeeper Suraj Ayeleso in a world of his own. He needs to do this right, and he really gives it a right good speech. Esperance will go all the way back to Ben Sharifa. He needs to put the ball up now. Ben Sherifa in a long line of legendary Tunisian goalkeepers, the likes of the legendary Ben Jabala and of course the famous El Chokri. So it's Blatto United player went down, he stood up, and that was a deflected effort. Nearly wrong-footed Ben Sherifa, but he stood his ground. We're in that time of the game where the next goal would mean a huge lot to the side that gets it. If it is Blatto United, that means they take a potential 2-goal lead into the second half, into the second leg. That's what they're looking for. They're still with the ball into the 18-yard area. Nearly went down there. The fans are actually wishing he had gone down. And finally, the cross when it came in was not a problem for the goalkeeper. That will be a free kick to Esperance. And the yellow card as well. So Esperance now and trying to beat his man who is unyielding. He actually sat on the ball, but eventually was able to frustrate Koulibaly into putting the ball into touch. So we're in the 90th minute, that's the final minute of regulation time. There have been stoppages due to changes and of course injuries and yellow cards given and a whole lot of other stuff. So let's see how many minutes will be added on by the fourth official here. I suspect 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see what the officials decide. Well, it's just 2 minutes that's been added here. I don't know whether that's good or bad news for either side. Esperance looking for the equalizer. And, well, Itodo had to react to put that one into touch. If it had sailed over his head, Chalali would have been waiting. A corner in what is now the last 90 seconds of this very, very tough game of football. And it is well cleared by Blatto United. But Esperance, they really want to get that leveler. They chip it again to the edge of the box. It's taken away. And what can Blatto United do? They're urging the ball now. Can he get to the ball? No, it is well defended by Esperance, who go on one final attack right here. A player has gone down. A yellow card to another player of Esperance. He elects not to look at the official. It's ended with victory for Rivers United in Port Harcourt. They've beaten Wydad Casablanca of Morocco by 2-1 at the Adokia Mseveka Stadium. Here we're counting seconds now. And
Well, it's finished right here at the MK Abiola National Stadium in Abuja. In this first round CAF Champions League tie, Blatto United of Nigeria 2, Esperance of Tunisia 1.
Toxins and free radicals are built up in our body as we grow older. They come together and create lots of diseases in our bodies. They turn your body into their football pitch. They dribble all the medications you use. Change the story now. Bring Eva into your